Welcome students. In today's video, I am going to discuss about the HTML structure. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML language is used to write a program for creating a web page. The HTML language consists of a series of elements. The elements tell the browser how to display the content. In HTML, the elements will be represented using tags. The browsers do not display the HTML tags but use them to render the content of the page. Now, to write a HTML program, first of all, you have to open a notepad, and in the notepad, you have to type your program. After typing the program, you save that using .html. Once your file is saved, then to execute that particular file, when you double click it, automatically it will be executed in the Internet Explorer window. So now we will see the structure of HTML. All the HTML documents are divided into two main parts. One is the head part and another one is body part. Whenever you start a new program, first you use the statement doc type HTML within the brackets, which means that the program that you are writing is of HTML type. Next, you have to make use of the four primary tags. This one is HTML, next one is head, next one is title, and next one is body. These tags are called as container tags because every tag has an opening tag as well as an closing tag. Now we'll see about the first tag, HTML. Every HTML document begins and ends only with this tag. It tells the browser that the following document is an HTML file. Next one is the head tag. The title of the document, that is whatever name you want to give for the program, will appear in this. The head tag will contain the title of the document along with information like the file, author, copyright, keywords, or description of what appears on the page. Next, the title tag appears within the head tags and it gives the title of the page. The title appears at the very top of the browser page on the title tab. Next one is the body tag. The main content of the page is placed within the body tags. So here I have listed all the four tags. So first tag within the bracket exclamatory mark doc type HTML. Below that the HTML tag. Below HTML tag we have the head tag. Below the head tag we have the title tag. In the title tag you have to write the title of your program. Then close the title tag. Then close the head tag. Then open the body tag. In the body tag you have to write the program. Then finally close the body tag. And finally close the HTML tag. So this is the way you have to write a HTML program. Next, we'll discuss about HTML tags. So HTML tags describes the browser that it has to do something extra. The tags begin with these symbols. These brackets are called as angle brackets. Everything written in an HTML page within these two symbols will be called as angle bracket, and that one is called as a tag. So HTML tags are of two types. One is paired tag and another one is unpaired tag. Paired tag means a tag is said to be paired if the text is placed between a tag and its companion tag. That is, we say opening tag and closing tag. If the text is placed between opening tag and closing tag, then we call it as paired tags. For example, I tag means it will display the text in italics. Now I have a open tag, and finally while ending, before I have the backslash and I have written, this is called as closing tag, pair tag. So tag, similarly I told you HTML head, title, everything you opened and you close, so all those will be called as a paired tags. Next one is unpaired tags. Unpaired tag does not have a companion tag. It can stand alone. It is not necessary that you need to close that particular tag. So that will be called as singular tag or standalone tags. For example, BR tag, no, break. It will introduce a new line. Then HR tag, horizontal line. These tags, they do not require any companion tag. And if you place a companion tag also, it will not create any error. Okay, but it does not need it. That's it. So there are two types of tags, paired tags and unpaired tags. Next is the formatting tags. Here, formatting tags are used to manage the size of the font, underline part of the text, or make your text bold. We make use of tags like font. U means to underline, B means bold. These are called as formatting tags. Next one is page structure tags. Page structure tags will give description, title, like this. It will be given, it will called as page structure tags. Next one, control tags. These control tags are used to manage content or manage your external scripts or libraries. The form tags, script tabs, radio buttons are all part of control tags. The form tags like input text box, drop down, radio buttons are all used for interaction with the user. You can get receive input from the user. For example, you have placed an input box in your form, means like enter your name. Then the user has to type his name. So that type of things are called as interactive box, and they have their own style properties which can be changed. Okay, so in today's class I have told you what is the HTML structure and what is meant by tags. Okay students, thank you for watching.